Extended sitting. It raises your risk of disease the same way smoking did, and most people over 60 are doing it daily. That is not an exaggeration. Research shows sitting too long increases your risk of heart disease and diabetes and even early death, even if you exercise. Now in this video, I'll show you what changed when I stood up more and sat down less. And stick around. I've got one small habit that can help you feel better in just days. Hi, I'm Andy. I'm 77 years old. I'm a certified fitness instructor and a cancer survivor and creator of the 5DX60 program. Now this channel, Aging Strong, is all about helping people over 60 move better, feel stronger, and enjoy life longer. Our 5DX60 program is a modern version of the one used to keep Air Force pilots fit, but updated now for real life after 60. And one thing that I've learned, no workout can undo a full day of sitting. So let's talk about what happened when I stopped sitting so much and how you can do the same. I used to sit for everything. I mean, work, meals, phone calls, TV, you name it. I was logging in nearly 10 hours a day in a chair, and it showed. I had low energy, I had back pain, I had tight hips, and that feeling of stiffness, that just won't go away. Even after I started doing the 5DX60 routine, something was still off. And then it hit me. My workout was strong, but my daily movement was weak. So I made a change. I set a timer to stand up every 30 minutes. Sometimes I walked in place, and then, sometimes I just stretched. Sometimes I just stood and I took a deep breath. But the results, they were pretty amazing. My back pain started to ease. I slept better. I had more energy, and my legs, they felt stronger and more stable. And these weren't just feelings. They were real improvements in balance and in sleep and in confidence. But this isn't just my experience. There is science behind it all. Now here's what researchers have found. The Mayo Clinic and the Lancet report that sitting more than 8 hours a day, especially without regular breaks, increases your risk of heart disease and diabetes and certain cancers and even early death. They've called sitting the new smoking because it causes slow, silent harm to nearly every system in your body. And most people, they don't even know it's happening. But here's the good news. The solution doesn't require a gym or a personal trainer. It starts with just small movements built into your day. There is a concept, it's called NEAT, N-E-A-T, and it stands for Non-Exercise Activity Thermogenesis. And it is a fancy way of saying everyday movement, it still matters. It includes walking while, on the phone or doing chores, gardening, pacing while watching TV, even taking the long way around to the kitchen. And these tiny movements help keep your body active and your joints working and your metabolism humming. Want to start sitting less? Well, here are a few easy ideas. You can set a timer for every 30 minutes, do heel exercises while brushing your teeth, put your water bottle across the room so you have to walk and get it, march in place during commercials on TV, write a sticky note near your chair that says move. And remember, before you make any major changes to your daily routine, especially if you have health concerns, please check with your doctor first. Let's turn this into a fun challenge. I call it the Stand Up and Feel Better Challenge. And for the next 5 days, try standing or moving around for 2 minutes every 30 minutes or so during your waking hours. There's no pressure here. There are no fancy rules. Just, pay attention to how you feel. And let me know in the comments. Where do you sit the most? And what's one thing that you can do today to move more? And if you like this content, go ahead and click the subscribe button and tap the bell so you don't miss the next one. So what happened when I stopped sitting so much? Well, I felt stronger and I felt younger. I felt lighter. I felt more capable. And now it's your turn. Next time, we're diving into one of the most important muscle groups after 60. It's your core. We'll explore how it affects your posture and your balance and your back. And I'll show you a safe, simple routine that you can do at home. Plus, my balance block exercise and the Beat Andy jump rope challenge are still going on. Until then, keep standing, keep smiling, and keep aging strong. And I'll see you in the next one.